my cord distance.
Can you hear the static beating like a heart? Can you see the white noise breaking up the dark? Can you capture lightning over the city sky? Can you feel the thunder rolling through the night? The night. Wow, get ready to go. Wow, get ready to go. When it's all out on the line and you're running out of time. Wow, get ready to go. Can you hear explosions pulsing in the sound? Can you see the shock waves shaking through the ground? Can you feel the tension filling up the air? Can you take the pressure? Are you prepared? Prepared. Wow, get ready to go. Wow, get ready to go. When it's all out on the line and you're running out of time. Wow, get ready to go. Get ready to go. Get ready to go. Looking for a way out, somewhere on the way down. Love hit a miss. Thought I found a good one, couldn't get the job done. Back here again. Don't tell me I'm wrong, I think it's time for me. Cause I'm moving on, I'm glad I'm finally free. Guess I should've on myself. It's time to be more selfish. Learn to forget. Don't tell me I'm wrong. I think it's time for me, 'cause I'm moving on. I'm glad I'm finally free. Guess I should've known somehow I didn't see what was happening to me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I fell in love with you, and now I'm learning how to start again. I stumbled on the truth, and now I'm finding where my heart is made. I was lost in the darkness of your broken promise, turning around and again. Oh yeah, I fell in love with you, and now I'm learning how to start again. Learning to start again. Learning how to start again. Learning how to start again. Learning how to start again. I'm feeling better. We're not together. I'm doing fine. Happier than ever. I got no pressure. I feel alive. I fell in love with you. And now I'm learning how to start again. I stumbled on the truth. And now I'm finding where my heart is made. Lost in the darkness of some broken promise, turning around and again. I fell in love with you. And now I'm learning how to start again. Learning to start again. Learning how to start again. Learning how to start again. Learning how to start again. Learning to start again. Learning how 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 to start again.
Yeah, I need to kind of prepare that up a little bit more in my Stream Deck. So I've got all the buttons kind of prepared, especially my pretzel stuff. Give me a second to, however, do something on Beatbot. Timer. So I've technically already completed this on my off-put character, but there is still some other stuff to do. But as I said, we are going to be continuing on the character that we're using for stream purposes and whatnot, so you're not going to lose out on anything that I've been saying before. So kind of basically the story kind of goes is that even if you complete the story mode, there's still more to it, and I'm not sure beyond that point what's going to technically happen, so I can't really kind of tell you per se, because you have to be this and you have to do these, and more or less if you want to complete the game, you technically have to 100% it. Now, what I've kind of gathered though is you probably need to do all the Merlin trials, you need to do pretty much all the side missions. That includes getting the unlocks to Hello Amara, which might be a little bit tedious. To find those moonstones at night. But what I've kind of gathered is the moonstones are kind of easy at first to get, more or less. Hello Amora's level 1's easy to get because he just gives you it, but if you want to unlock level 2 you need to find moonstones, and it's about, I think, 9 of them, and then it gets harder beyond that point. But as I said, it's like, the way I'm kind of noticing it, it's like all the moonstones should technically be behind locked doors anyway, so it shouldn't be that much of a bother. Keep in mind as well, guys, that the Twitch drops are technically on, so if you haven't gotten a chance to get those Twitch drops, we still have an opportune chance to get them. Yeah, as I said, we are gonna technically start on the Puff 2. I don't know technically started anything on this yet. We'll just have to kind of look, see. I'm going to over change screens. Now, unfortunately, I usually would use my webcam and whatnot, but due to certain lighting circumstances, it's technically not possible much of the time anymore. Right, so this was just the first part of getting the Accio spell, so we're not that far to it.
Revelio.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
To be honest, it's like, what I can technically tell you is, yes, you do get the room of requirement later on, where you can craft stuff, enhance stuff on your gear, and all that various things and Team Beast and stuff like that. But to be technical, Leo, pretty much to be more technical about it is that place easy mode and story mode is kind of pointless.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit before you arrived. I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it. A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't
I completed the assignments, Professor.
marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to
Revelio.
practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Reparo.
Nicely done. Works like a charm, doesn't it?
Revelio.
This cannot possibly be as difficult.
Well, fancy meeting you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be the very best of guides, then. Hogsmeade's a charming little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall we? I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you. Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well-rounded. Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have saved me from one.
Glad I could be of service.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve me, and I was able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Well, I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree. Oh, just one moment. This is an excellent spot to gather lacewing flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient. Merlin's beard from the Forbidden Forest. Look!
What's going on?
See for yourself. Quite a sight, isn't it? You certainly don't see that every day.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
To the left is the Forbidden Forest. Out of bounds to all students.
Oh, hence the name.
Precisely. They think it's too dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead. Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling. I've always thought Thestrals pulling a carriage a bit grim. Though I suppose most people don't actually see them at all.
But you can see them.
Unfortunately. But you've seen quite a bit yourself firsthand too. Most notably that dragon attack. Hopefully the rest of your year isn't as eventful. Mr. Moon! He's the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new 5th year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Mr. Sallow. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, look right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did, Mr. Moon?
Demi guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
A demi-guise? I don't know what he's putting in his pumpkin juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character. My sister Anne thinks he's lovely, but I'd say he could improve a bit as a caretaker.
Oh, is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is, or rather, she was.
Revelio.
But she'll be better soon and back up. Honestly, if one could bottle the magic of this place. I don't know if it's the shops or the people, but there's just something about Hogsmeade. We all flock to it like moths to a flame. So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get. A wand and some other bits?
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished. Remember, have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
Okay.
Merlin's blooming beard, not again.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new 5th-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect one, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try. Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Yeah, that's the one my clubs kinda put me. Things. Oh, that's fine, because I'm in my TV.
How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing. A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
Curious indeed.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future. Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Yeah, in my last place we ended up doing the free forbidden courses as well, and oh my lord, that was densely.
Revelio.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Revelio. Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
I'll get those boxes later. We do need them.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds? Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Revelio.
What the heck? Oh. Okay. Secret there.
Revelio. House elves and I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Lumos. Levioso. Accio. Levioso. Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it. We'll wear him down eventually. Protego. Accio. Fringo. What was that?
A taste of his own medicine.
Nicely done. That's right, you lumbering lout. He's faltering. 2 more hits to do the job.
Goodness! A second troll. Did you two take on a full
Well, thanks for the read of 2, I do appreciate that.
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
How
Man,
you
it's
do?
weird. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
Yeah, I
I'd
hope your
say
stream
help
went
is
well.
a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer.
Yeah, I've been
Officer
doing
Singer.
quite a lot of
And
things
thank
off
you,
stream.
again.
Just got new stuff up and running and things.
Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Hopefully in the next couple of weeks I will hopefully have a structure in place where this probably might not be the actual time at a stream, so I will be looking into seeing if this is probably going to be the time that I stream or not, because it seems like later on through the afternoon of my time it's just kind of dead. So I don't know if I'm going to probably just start streaming in near about this time, because I'm usually up at this time anyway. What is it? Can't go over there. Can't go there. Normally I've already technically played through this, but I still need to like finish up a couple of things from the other playthrough, which I have to get to level 31 and the main story. I think it's the last story quest from that. But you need to do all the side missions. I technically could do that, but it would like lose the opportune chance of being on stream and going through the story mode at least. And yes, I have used the curses, all 3 curses. Kind of make sure that I've done all this stuff here, because last time I missed a couple.
Reparo.
This is kind of the first game I've ever managed to play on stream where I actually get drops enabled.
Reparo.
Lucky they didn't do more damage.
And on to go next.
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Yeah, if you've got this in PlayStation, kinda lucky. Because when it comes to PlayStation, well, it's like, yeah, you don't get the Dark Arts pack, but you do get like something.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. The 3 broomsticks is just this way.
That. So you do have this on PC. Wally, the only thing is that when you're in gear, it doesn't kind of tell you there's an action button for transmogging. Oh, actually, maybe it probably does, and I've just never noticed. Yes, it does. I've just never noticed it, because normally I've just never seen it. It's like, it's down there when, like, ow! Flipping cat, come on. Yeah, so it has technically told me, but I just never know. So you can change appearance by pushing the X button if you're using a controller on the PC. At least now I kinda...
Revelio.
was right next to that as well, and that never went off.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Like, the only thing is, if you end up doing the courses, you don't technically have to do the quests for the courses. If you do the courses, it's kind of crazy.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is Working with Rookwood?
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the 3 broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The 3 broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle. I'm certainly glad Sirona was there. Told you she was one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Before I forget, don't forget, guys, that I'm gonna probably now put a thumbnail on the page for Twitch, so it will tell you the time specifically when we start. And whatnot. Oh, the only thing is that we'll be probably playing this as much as possible, but it also differs on other various things I need to keep an eye on. Yeah, the other thing is what we've ended up doing, which we've seen before, is yes, we did do the club connection, so we do have a unique rope for the club. This is what you get when you make your fan club Water Brother account. At the moment, we're just doing the rope which we got off Twitch unique stream that they did from the 7th to the. Unfortunately, you won't be able to get that rope again because it's 2 days only. It's kind of good though that they did kind of put for Twitch drops though, so other people can streams and get those as a runners up if you don't manage to get the Merlin's robe in time.
Off on another adventure, are we?
Revelio.
Unfortunately, I wasn't kind of fully expecting to stream just now, because I was kind of basically testing out a couple of new stuff, so we will be on 3 different platforms as Twitch, my YouTube live, and Provo as I used to be. So we will be on them. However, my Twitch at the moment is my primary work right now because I'm doing charity from St. Jude's Children's Hospital, and we're kind of trying to get donations in to do that, so hopefully we can get that done in the next few months or whatever it takes. As I said, guys, I'm going to basically put up some point record a thumbnail. At some point, I might or might not be able to use my camera for it. It just kind of depends on lighting at the point of do record. But we'll kind of see how it goes and not. Usually down below the panels there's a automated time schedule. Normally at the moment that should be the time schedule for now because it is encrypted to the Wednesday being off and all that stuff, so we'll go from that point. And obviously, yes, we do have new scenes and stuff like you've already technically seen already. So they're kind of new at the moment. So I'm kind of adding more to it, but I don't want to kind of overfill it as much as possible because there is stuff that I can add and not add. As I said, there is kind of a lot of things I can technically do when it comes to the Twitch Prime, or, well, I know it's not, it's called Ultimate now, trial now for Streamlabs, and I'll probably be using a lot more Streamlabs now because of the fact that OBS Studio just seems to be giving me a lot of issues stating about updating and all that stuff, and it never seems to update. And buffering issues with certain games, and I've never had a problem with Streamlabs at all when it came to buffering. As I said before, I don't know why my alerts didn't go off. They should have probably went off, but the way I'm seeing here right now is my alerts here. Yeah, my alerts just ain't there, so I'll need to probably improvise and add it in. Give me a sec. Yeah, it should automate next time, but at the moment, just add it. Test it out. I added it there and it's still not working. Not really sure what's happened to it. Is it? I did have an alert, but I don't know what's kind of happened to it. I should.